Warren Buffett, the greatest investor of all time, the Oracle of Omaha, or just got lucky? Or is there something else? Well, I'm going to bring you some information today I bet you've never thought about. In this recent surge of meme stocks and GameStop and FFIE and all this crazy stuff, we just need to step back, take a breather for a moment, get away from the noise and think about this important fact. It's going to be a very short video, this one, and I bet you've never ever thought of this. I doubt if you ever have, and I'm going to bring it to you now. Warren Buffett is regarded as the greatest investor of all time. People go to him for advice. He knows how it all works. He must be the greatest person to speak to when it comes to investing. Yes and no. And there's something you've probably never considered. The fact of the matter is, when Warren Buffett started, he was a bit like the GameStop crowd. He was buying rubbish stocks, he'd admit it himself, buying penny stocks, trading them and so on. Like, that's how I started as well. You start by learning, making mistakes, losing money. He lost a lot of money and he made some money as well. But as he got older, and as he matured and learned more, he realized that actually 95% of day traders lose money. No one knows what the markets are going to do. There's no way to predict what's going to happen. And you're far better off buying great businesses at good value rather than rubbish that's free or cheap or whatever. So he started to buy Coca-Cola and other things like that, and he moved into the S&P 500. He often talks about, if you only own the S&P 500 and put your savings in there and don't waste money, you'll be a millionaire. And anyone really who has an average job, who doesn't waste their money, who doesn't overextend on cars they can't afford, houses bigger than they can't afford, and invest first and then spend the rest, and just puts it in the S&P, will end up more than likely being a millionaire by the time they retire. Most people can achieve that. However, there's one fact here you may have overlooked, and it's very, very important, because I am a long-term investor. I focus on the most important investment of all, myself, working hard 12 hours a day, making as much money as I can, doing the best that I can. I say making the most money as much as I can. That's not true. I could make more money if I started hiring theatres and putting concerts on, but I don't want to do that. I want to do this now. So whatever, but I make the most of what I earn. That's what I'm saying. I invest everything I earn. I don't spend anything, and I spend what's left rather than spending and invest what's left. But the secret to Warren Buffett isn't he's the greatest investor of all time and he knows it all and he knows the magic. He doesn't. He admits it himself. He says you only need to own the S&P and stay in it. You don't need to be a trader. You don't need to read the market. You don't need to be a genius. You just need to buy the S&P. So how come he's got so much money? Well, did you realize, and I think this is going to surprise a lot of people, 95% of his wealth came after he was 60 years of age. That is because of the compound interest effect. It takes time. Whereas if you are looking at investing for the reason you should be looking at investing, to provide you with an investment. The very word is investment. Investment, not gambling, not greedy, not getting money today, not robbing the bank, whatever. Investment is time, investing in yourself, investing in your wealth. So you have a pot of money to pay the bills in the future. Not now. Now you're working, you're earning money. You don't make money out of the stock market to live on. You make money out of yourself and you invest it in the stock market for the future. A lot of people today, since Robin Hood, they use the stock market to make them money rather than themselves and wonder why it keeps going wrong. It'll always go wrong. However, if you earn money and invest what you can in good businesses and never ever lose money. I never lose money now. I never ever lose money. You heard me right. On the stock market, I never ever now lose money. since I've rebalanced and started again, I never lose money. Okay? So stop losing money and be an investor. But the thing is, Warren Buffett's been doing it for such a long time. Him and Charlie Munger sadly passed away now, a respect to him and his family. They lived, and Warren Buffett is still living a very long, healthy life. So he's been doing the right thing for a very, very long time. And 95% of his wealth came after he was 60 years of age. And now it's doubling and doubling and doubling. So I worked it out the other day. I said to Leah, my wife, if I carried on doing what I'm doing right now and only do what I am doing now, and I lived until I was 200, I'd be the richest man in the world.
Become a member.
Steve Gaston, just become a member. Thank you very much indeed. I'll explain to you your perks in a moment. So by simply being an investor, a disciplined investor in yourself, you will achieve the goals that you've set out to achieve. No stress, no drama, never lose money, always green. This is my real money, by the way. I started with $5,000 and I'm now worth $89,971. I've never shorted a stock. I've never gambled. And at the beginning I did. I don't do that anymore, but I don't do options. I've never done options and I've never shorted a stock ever. And here I am today with $89,992, all from $5,000. I think you'd agree that's not bad. And it's the simple compounding effect. If I lived till I was 200, I'd be the richest man ever to ever have lived, because my portfolio will double and double and double and double and double. And if I said to you, do you want one penny that doubles every day for 30 days or $1 million, you'd be wise to choose the penny. So Warren Buffett is a smart guy. However, he made lots of mistakes, just like everybody else. No surprise there. He's not superhuman, but he now knows and has known for about 30, 40 years, the right thing to do is just to buy good businesses and keep doing it. Don't sell, stay in, and that way you'll achieve all your goals. Interesting to note that Warren Buffett's most of his wealth, nearly 95% of it, was made after he was 60 years of age. So that should give you all encouragement to stick the course, do the right thing, work hard, invest, and you'll achieve your goals without any drama whatsoever. And you won't end up losing money and you'll live a much healthier, happier life. Click above my head for martynlucas.com and all the links where I give away free stocks at my Alpha Spread and my X account and my Links account and blah, blah, blah. Down below in the description, you'll find a lot more information. And over here, I'll put 2 reviews. Playlists. One playlist of all the stocks that I've reviewed using Alpha Spread. You can see what great businesses are, how they make money and all the rest of it. And down here, I'll put the playlist for Sensei, the Oracle of Investor Street. Sensei does all the technical charts for the show, and that's all down here. So there's his playlist, there's my playlist. My playlist is better, his playlist is rubbish, but go and check it out anyway. What the heck? I'm only joking. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves, sorry Sensei, and each other.